At least 4 people have been killed in an Israeli strike in the occupied West Bank. The Israeli military confirmed it had conducted the drone strike in the city of Jenin and its refugee camp during a raid today. Palestinian officials say dozens of Israeli military vehicles, accompanied by bulldozers, stormed the city at dawn, tearing up the streets and destroying buildings too. Israeli defense minister says Israel is surrounding Hamas's last 2 strongholds in northern Gaza. Trey Yinks has more from southern Israel.
As Israel presses forward with its southern Gaza offensive, the IDF says it's focusing on mopping up things in the north. They've surrounded the last 2 Hamas strongholds in northern Gaza, where heavy fighting has broken out in some areas. But in others, the Israelis say Hamas fighters continue to surrender, throwing down their arms after finding themselves outgunned by the IDF.
This surrender is a breaking of the spirit, and it also accelerates the military achievements, and in the end, we want to move forward quickly.
But the speed of the offensive is also limited by the threat of injuring the dozens of hostages still held by the militants. President Biden said Monday he's working around the clock with the leaders of Qatar and Egypt, trying to reach a new deal that would see more captives released in exchange for a pause in the fighting.
There's a whole range of things going on now that are really very, very difficult. We've gotten more than 100 hostages out, and we're not going to stop until we get every one of them home.
Meanwhile, as conditions deteriorate in southern Gaza, Israel has agreed to double the amount of aid being let in through border crossings with Egypt. But many Gazans say it's not enough, and they're accusing Israel of using hunger as a weapon of war.
No one here has anything to do with the war. We are civilians. There is no resistance